to Mana Lifestyle Ministries. It's a great delight to have you join us today on Mana Lifestyle Ministries. We hope you've subscribed and that you would come again to share with us this moment. Today, I'll be sharing with you how to invest in your health. The Lord is good and He is so marvelous, so kind, and has given to us ways that we can invest in our health so that we may have life abundant. The Bible says in 3 John 2, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospers." God desires that everyone upon this earth would have life, and not just life, but life abundant. And when we talk about health, even in our health, God desires that we may have life abundant. And dear friend, today as you listen, I hope that you'll be encouraged to take personally your health, take personal responsibility for your health from this moment and be empowered by God to do what is right and in order for you to have health. Okay, so we are talking about how to invest in your health. Now, many people, or maybe even you, have come to the point where you see that, imagine, let's assume that you were investing in a particular product. You buy the product, you sell, you buy, you sell, but each time you buy and sell, you find out that you're not getting any profit. What would you consider that as? An unprofitable business, and that doing the same thing has not yielded any results in any way. Unfortunately, that's the same thing we do when it comes to our health. We do the same thing again and again and again, and we expect a different result. No, that cannot produce the health that we are looking for. And in this age and time where there is so much information online, so much health talks, so many health talks and so many things said on a daily basis, and you are wondering, how do I take care of my body? How do I invest? In fact, you may even be wondering, how do I invest in my health? When do I start? Dear friend, it is now. Now is the time. And in fact, actually, the best time is when you are young. But you may be wondering, but I'm elderly, I'm old. No. Now is the time for you to begin to invest in your health. So what does it mean to invest? It means to put something into something else, to put in your money into an enterprise so that you can get some profit at a later time. So when we talk about investment in your health today, we are talking about what you can do that would pay dividends later on. So what things can we do today in order for us to have health? That I will come to very soon as you listen. Now, many say that my genes determine who I am. I have diabetes because my father had diabetes. I have cancer because my mother had cancer. And in fact, some people even resign that definitely they would have cancer or diabetes next year or the next few years, or maybe when they get to the age of 50. But that need not be you, because many times, most of the time, it all boils down to our lifestyle choices. What did I say? Lifestyle choices. What you choose to do determines who you become. And this applies in every sphere of life, in health, in spirituality, in your mental capacity. What you choose to do today determines what health or what your life would be like in the future. This applies with unfailing exactness, even in the point of health. And if you begin to make the right lifestyle choices today, you will see a difference. Many have decided that there is no hope. But dear friend, I tell you there is hope, because the way of the Lord is the sure way and the clear way for you to have health. Okay, there is this saying that says, genes load the gun, lifestyle pulls the trigger. Okay, so you may have a predisposition to a disease, but it is what you do that determines whether you would have that disease or that lifestyle disease. So what you choose to do from this moment, even as you listen, determines what you would become later on. And I just want to encourage you to make that choice even now, to take personal responsibility for your health. Don't commit it to anybody else except God firstly, and then begin to take that responsibility for yourself. So let's get to the main point now. That is, what do I do to properly invest in my health beginning from today? Now, the first thing you need to keep in mind is that you have to have a mindset that is fixed upon God, fixed upon the promises of God. In Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22, the Bible says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. So choose to be merry. But how do you be merry? You have to have your mind on the things of God in order to have a merry mind. And when we talk about that, it implies that you are keeping your mind upon the promises of God and the goodness of God on a daily basis, cultivating an attitude of gratitude. Even now, you could take a pen and paper and pen the things that God has done for you today. God has given you life and so many other things. Have the right mind. Now, when we talk about the right mind, one other thing that we need to do as well is to eat right food, good food. And when we say good food, whole food, plant-based diet was the original diet that God gave to man in the beginning in Genesis chapter 1 verse 29 and Genesis 3:18, where he added vegetables later on. So that is the lifestyle, that is the kind of food that God has called us to eat. And in fact, even that good food is not yet good enough until it is properly digested and absorbed, meaning that you have to chew your food properly and ensure you do not drink water with your meals, but at least an hour to 2 hours after your meal. And then you have to exercise. That good food must become good blood and must be properly circulated in order to have health. Now, what is the best kind of exercise that an average person, almost everyone, can do apart from those who are not able to walk? It is to walk. Walk up to an hour daily and make sure you're not sitting down too long. If you sat down more than an hour, rise up, take a walk around, and then continue your labor. Many today are even taking walks within their compounds, within their homes, and so on. This would provide health, and this would begin to bring about that investment you're looking for so much. And when we talk about investment also, think beyond yourself. Your generations to come would be impacted by the choices that you make today. Are you going to invest in your health with these simple tips that we've shared with you? And will you come again for us to continue to expand over the next few videos how you can invest in your health? May the Lord help you, and please subscribe and share with your friends. Blessings.